Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I make a field salad today. Very simple. It can be so easy to make a salad. Fresh, nutrient dense, and yeah, I just need a dressing for a salad, and that's one part, and then the fresh salad. So the salad is in the fridge. It can be washed in advance. It can be stored there, perfectly ready to use, and will keep there usual lettuce or field salad today for a week. Yeah, in the right section of the fridge, down where the vegetables are. There's a usually drawer or something. It keeps for a week, so you can take out the salad and have a pre-made dressing, and then you have a salad already. And you can make such a variety. You can use so many different dressings. With a basic dressing as today, I use coconut and avocado. And the simple thing is, okay, you have to have a coconut, of course, for this. But when you have a coconut, you don't need to peel it. The most difficult thing in a coconut is to get the brown peel off. But you don't need to do that for this dressing. You just have an avocado, the ripe avocado, half of an avocado for one person only. And, well, there's some pieces of the coconut. That's not even half a coconut. That's a fifth or so. Not too much. Yeah, you just need to have enough for a dressing that is maybe equal amount of avocado and coconut. Not too much coconut, because the fiber is very hard and it can be a little bit heavy to blend. Yeah, but to make it easy to blend, you put the avocado first and then the coconut. And it's important to have very small pieces of the coconut. Yeah, you don't want to have the blender get stuck with the big pieces of coconut. Very hard. So that's the main thing. So with these two ingredients, I could just use salt as a third ingredient. I have a perfect dressing for lettuce. Yeah, this is with the salt, and this is all for the salad and for the lettuce. This might be already too much, yeah, for just one person. But for the field salad, I take a little bit more salt, maybe half a teaspoon. As I said, half a teaspoon would be maybe even too much for lettuce, yeah, because it's very gentle flavor. The field salad is a little more intensity in the flavor. It's more nutty. It's more full. So I can use a little bit more salt. But it would be nicer with a field salad than just using salt to have two other ingredients here. Spices, so to say. And I use a lemon and ginger. You see, half a lemon for the amount of dressing I make now, not more than half, I would say, and a small piece of ginger. Maybe an inch of ginger. Here, this is a smaller piece that is thinner than the regular ginger root, so I have a little bit more, but it's of a regular ginger root, it's just an inch or so, 1.5 inches maybe. Yeah, that's the regular amount for one person usually. Okay, I repeat: coconut, avocado, lemon, ginger and salt. And water, of course, not too much. The dressing should be creamy, but still runny. And if you have even with a field salad, which is stronger than a lettuce from the texture, lettuce is so tender. Yeah, you just light dressing, light flavor to get the flavor from the lettuce. But in the field salad, you can have a little bit stronger dressing, but still it has to be light, because when you have a too heavy a dressing from the texture, from the weight, and you press the leaves together, and they're not nice anymore. So even with salads especially, the texture is very important. So I blend now my dressing. The blender dance now. takes a little bit longer because of the coconut. Yeah, the whole coconut, whole unpeeled coconut, without the shell, for example, of course. Yeah. But and it can be, it could be. I need a little bit more water because I have to fine tune the texture for the lettuce, for the field salad. Let me taste it now. Taste is wonderful, flavor is wonderful, but the texture, as I said, should be a little bit more water in there. Yeah. Because the perfect texture would also spread the flavor everywhere in the mouth, yeah, in the dressing. If you have small pieces in there, it's not perfectly blended with too little water, maybe too little liquid, and the flavor is not gentle enough. So one more blending. The second blending was mostly for water, yeah, to really mix in. I guess it was pretty good with the creaminess. The smoothness was pretty good already. Yeah. And now I have the right texture. I show you in a moment. First, I will put I show you my field salad, and what I have a second ingredient here. This is the field salad. It's very easy to use. And my mother also already read earlier when I was younger. My mother made always field salad. She loved field salad too, and she always used to cut these off and to have the leaves only. And now she has changed her habit, and I never took off the roots. Yeah, you can wash it very thoroughly because there's always sand in field salad. That's the only problem with field salad. It's available all through the year. Maybe it's the only salad. It's really available always in the year. But you have the sand always in there. You have to wash it really thoroughly. Once it's washed, I use a vegetable spinner, a salad spinner, and then I store it in the fridge and ready to use like now. And these little crunchy seeds here, sprouts here, the roots, are delicious too. They are very nice. The most of the nutrients, of course, are in the leaves. They go outside. So I put it in here, my salad leaves. And you see, they have all these little, it's very wonderful. It's a little bit more expensive, the field salad, than the other kind of other salads. The other, what's called the endives, are also a little bit more expensive because endives also a very nutrient dense, very strong leaves, very long endurance. So that's also expensive. And you have to make special dressings for endives, at least as to my flavor. Same with the field salad here. I refine my simple dressing only with salt, with a little ginger and lemon. Yeah, that's extra for the field salad. And you have this wonderful structure here, beautiful, and it's very easy to put the pomegranate seeds on top. Yeah, they're matching the color perfectly. You see, they're beautiful. You see, this color combination, isn't that nice? That's not only for the color, it's a beautiful visual, but it's also wonderful flavors. This crunchiness of these beautiful seeds, and they have a lot of fat and protein as seeds. There's a strange fruit because it has that much protein and fat. Usually fruit are lower in protein and fat. And this crunchy, watery seed mixes so nice, combines so nicely with the crunchy, fresh salad, yeah, with a field salad. And now I show you my dressing. I pour it over. Maybe I have a little bit much. I will see to it later. But you see the texture from the dressing now. You see how gentle and nice it is. Yeah. I don't take everything. I mean, this here is half, and I can use it for a second helping. I would put it in the fridge, and here is my salad today. Yeah. I just need to toss a little bit. Yeah, you almost don't need to toss the field salad. There is really the single leaves, yeah, the little bushes from the field salad. I can eat them like this. They're so delicious. A gentle flavor, a little bit more nutty than the regular lettuce. That's a little more flavor. That's why I refined this basic dressing with a little ginger and lemon to make it really nice and fitting. And also the ginger is really nice with pomegranate seeds. They are so delicious. I recently made a dessert with pomegranate seeds and oranges, yeah, and they fit so, and ginger, a lot of ginger, and that fitted so, and lemon. It fits so nice together, lemon and ginger with pomegranate seed. So this dressing with, I guess, pretty nice for this salad. If you have other options on your mind, let me know. I would be glad to find out more. I will definitely work more recipes and more different dressings with the base of avocado and coconut. It's a lot of fun to make this kind of dressing. There are so many options, and it has a neutral base, yeah, with this gentle flavor of the avocado and nuttiness, yeah, and the coconut, also a very gentle flavor and still a nice, very nice texture. The creaminess of the avocado and the coconut, the fatty part for the creamy part, that is a lot of flavor. Means it carries flavor, like a vehicle for the flavor of the fat. And it's a very healthy fat in this case, avocado and coconut, even whole coconut, even better. So a very nice base for dressing. I will do more with it, definitely. So there will be more in future. I hope you enjoy this video. Then thumbs up would be nice, and maybe even subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube, and then you have another recipe every single day. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.